suggest then, what if we arrange a Bible study for you each week 1 hour?
Study the publication? No.
That's right. So that
No, I don't study the publication.
You can get the answer to your question. 1914, very basic. Faithful slave, very basic. Right? Organization, very basic.
Okay. If you feel like, so long, if you can convince me from the Bible.
The Bible study.
If you convince, I don't want the publication.
Why you are refusing publications from Jehovah's Witnesses? Why?
If I may ask you, how do you know that this organization is chosen by God? How do you know?
I have full conviction.
Okay, your conviction is based on what?
The reason you baptize saints.
No, what is the conviction based on?
Because the Bible is God's word. This organization teaches the Bible truth.
Really?
That's right.
Can you show me the teaching of, for example, 1914? Where is the Bible proof?
So, Wilton, why we are here, I think we have the same purpose.
We have the same purpose because we love God.
Yes.
You're my brother, right? But the problem where we are disagreeing is you are defending an organization that we don't have 100% clear answer as to whether they are God's channel or not. For example, in the context that I sent, the governing body himself, Brother Jeffrey Jackson, says that it would be quite presumptuous for them to say that they are the only organization.
Does the governing body, or do the members of the governing body, do you see yourselves as modern day disciples, the modern day equivalent of Jesus' disciples?
We certainly hope to follow Jesus and be his disciples.
And do you see yourselves as Jehovah God's spokespeople on earth?
That, I think, would seem to be quite presumptuous to say that we are the only spokesperson that God is using. The scriptures clearly show that someone can act in harmony with God's Spirit in giving comfort and help in the congregations.
So you mean you're more righteous than the governing body himself? Tell me, honestly, are you more righteous than them who deny?
No one can perfectly say righteous as Jesus said.
So
right?
why should we defend?
So Wilton, let's say,
How?
do you refuse? We don't say apostate, something like that. No. Are you willing to receive the help from organization to study the Bible?
I said you can study the Bible with me. We can sit and discuss the Bible. But I don't want you to give me your publication and say I should read it as a Bible. No.
Because you keep saying your publication, your organization, things that. Do you view yourself as one of Jehovah's Witnesses now or no?
I already made it clear that from what I learned, the organization is crooked. They don't tell you the truth.
Okay.
They do things behind the bars, and then they come and tell us, you follow me, you obey me, otherwise we will do this to you. And where did they get that dominion? Because they said Christ has given them everything on earth, and that includes you, your life. So you're under their hand. They can do with you as they like. But where did they get that power? It comes back to 1919, right? Where they claim that Jesus appointed them. But if I may ask, brothers, for Jesus to appoint someone, you have to be proof that what you teach is according to what he says, he commanded. But what were they teaching then? Can I see one of the publications that were published in 1919? Were those truth really? Were those Bible truth?
That you don't appreciate other Bible truths you learn from this organization?
I think one of the governing body answered that in his talk.
Lies and half-truths undermine trust. A German proverb says, who lies once is not believed even if he says the truth. So we need to speak openly and honestly with each other, not withholding bits of information that could change the perception in the listener or mislead him.
Like he who lies once cannot believe even if he tells you the truth. The organization lies, and now you telling me to believe everything they say? Really? I can't do that.
So Jehovah's name, the ransom, the kingdom, the paradise, the resurrection, all
does
of that
not
is
belong
undone.
to an organization. Does not belong to an organization. Does not belong to an organization.